Hello and good morning. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Oyinson. Thanks for joining us. Vice President Kashim Shettima will lead Nigeria's delegation to the 2024 Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting scheduled for the 21st to 26th of October in the Pacific island of Apia, Samoa. Vice President Shettima is expected to join King Charles of England and other world leaders from 56 member countries at the first CHOGM, where they'll deliberate on the theme, One Resilient Common Future, Transforming Our Commonwealth. In a press statement signed by the Vice President's media aide, Stanley Nwokacha, the Vice President will participate in the People's Forum organized by the Commonwealth Foundation for the People to engage with leaders on global development issues. He is also expected to use the platform provided by the Commonwealth Business Forum to further attract investors to Nigeria. Now we take you to Ondo State, where the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje, has assured party leaders and members of the APC's unwavering support for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. The APC national chairman was in Akure alongside Governors Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos, Abiodun Oyebanji of Ekiti, and Dakpo Abiodun of Ogun State. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who is the chairman of the South-West Governors Forum, emphasized the need for the party to mobilize effectively ahead of the election.
Aspirants come here together. That big, happy family is what we want to come here and unite. That big, happy family called the APC family is what we want to come here and strengthen and say to you that none of you will be left behind. Nobody will be taken for granted. Nobody will be left behind. All of you are important. All of you are strategic. All of you are critical to the delivery of our election in November 16.
We have a duty to ensure that the achievement of Arakuni Akedolu is not reversed. What he worked for, what he labored for, we cannot afford a reversal of those achievements. And we have a duty to keep on those states within the progressive track.
And I want to say that the true heroes of today are the Wale Akintarenwas, the Shola Okes, the Kekemekes, and all the other people. The first among them to go to court after the primaries, we went to him on the floor of the Senate and said, you cannot be here and be taking our party to court after this primary.
Second point that I want to make, this election is won. Second point that I want to make. You know that my law office shares accommodation with the PDP secretariat. You know that, Abi? Me, I am angry that some two governors of South-West come to discuss India and talk about another party. Do you understand? We can't have that. In 2027, starting from Ondo, we must have the 6 governors of the Southwest on the platform of the APC.
Outside Nigeria, at least 87 persons have been killed and more than 40 injured in Israeli airstrikes on the city of Beit Lahia in northern Gaza. The health ministry says the number of people are still under the rubble after a residential area was hit. Recent weeks, the Israeli military has been carrying out intense bombardment of northern Gaza, insisting it will prevent Hamas fighters from regrouping there. According to a senior UN official, the nightmare in Gaza is intensifying and the war must stop now. Humanitarian groups have warned that virtually no aid has entered the area in the past few weeks. And now for sports. A prominent Libyan football official, Abu Hadima has called for tough sanctions on the Libyan Football Federation officials responsible for the crisis that engulfed the suspended Libya-Nigeria Africa Cup of Nations qualifying match. Hadima, a former president of the Al-Dahara club, asked for the dismissal of prosecution of those responsible for the crisis. Nigerian delegation to the botched match was held up for close to 20 hours at an abandoned Labrak airport where their aircraft was already on descent, dangerously diverted to. The Nigerians were left without food and water for nearly 20 hours. CAF has already strongly condemned the actions of the Libyans. And that's all we can take on news and sports for this hour, but there is still more. Stay with us.